The secret beneath the amusement park, they're still screaming. Dare to venture into a place where laughter died and shadows whisper secrets? What if the screams of joy were just a prelude to something far more sinister? Riverside Amusement Park. Once a beacon of joy, now a skeletal silhouette against the twilight sky. Russ gnaws at the Ferris wheel, and the carousel horses stand frozen, their painted smiles mocking the silence. Locals whisper tales of why it closed, stories of accidents and disappearances, but the truth is far more chilling. I'm an urban explorer, drawn to places where time has stopped and secrets fester. Riverside was my Everest. The thrill wasn't just in trespassing, it was in unearthing the park's hidden narrative. I scaled the rusted fence, the metal groaning like a tormented soul, and stepped into a world of decaying dreams. The air hung heavy with the scent of damp wood and something else, something metallic, like old blood. The silence was oppressive, broken only by the wind whistling through shattered windows, sounding like mournful cries. The main attractions were unsettling, but it was the maintenance tunnels that truly piqued my interest. Hidden beneath the tilt-a-whirl, concealed by a crumbling concrete slab, was an entrance. A dark, gaping maw promising untold horrors. Armed with only a flashlight and a camera, I descended. The air grew colder, the metallic scent stronger. The tunnel walls were damp, slick with an unknown substance. Each step echoed, amplifying the feeling of being watched. Deeper I went, the tunnel twisting and turning like the intestines of some monstrous beast. Graffiti adorned the walls, frantic scribbles, warnings in faded paint. Turn back, one read. They're still here. My heart pounded in my chest, a drumbeat against the silence. The tunnel opened into a vast chamber. A subterranean labyrinth of concrete and steel. In the center stood a massive structure, a grotesque parody of a funhouse mirror maze. But these weren't mirrors. They were windows. Behind the glass, I saw them. Figures contorted into unnatural shapes, their faces frozen in expressions of eternal terror. They were pale, gaunt, and their eyes were empty voids. These weren't mannequins. They were people. Or what was left of them. A wave of nausea washed over me. The metallic scent intensified, now laced with the unmistakable stench of decay. I stumbled back, my flashlight beam shaking, illuminating more horrors. Scattered throughout the chamber were documents, decaying and waterlogged. I managed to salvage a few, piecing together fragments of a horrifying truth. Riverside wasn't just an amusement park. It was a front. Beneath the laughter and joy, a clandestine experiment was underway. A government project aimed at manipulating fear, at weaponizing terror. The park's patrons were unwitting subjects, their reactions monitored, their fears amplified. But something went wrong. Terribly wrong. The documents spoke of a breakthrough, a way to extract and store fear. The mirror maze was the key, a device designed to trap and amplify the subject's deepest anxieties. But the process was unstable, the energy volatile. One night, during peak season, the experiment spiraled out of control. The fear became sentient, a malevolent entity that consumed everything in its path. The park was plunged into darkness, the screams of joy replaced by shrieks of unimaginable horror. The scientists tried to contain it, but it was too late. The fear had become a living thing, feeding on the terror of its victims, twisting them into the grotesque figures I saw behind the glass. The park was shut down, the incident covered up. The truth buried beneath layers of concrete and lies. But the fear remained, trapped in the darkness, waiting. As I stood there, paralyzed by terror, I heard it. A faint, almost imperceptible sound. A chorus of whispers, growing louder, closer. The screams of the damned, echoing through the chamber. The figures behind the glass began to stir, their empty eyes focusing on me. They pressed against the glass, their contorted faces inches from mine. Their silent screams filled my mind, a cacophony of terror that threatened to shatter my sanity. I knew I had to escape. I turned and ran, stumbling through the labyrinthine tunnels, the screams chasing me, nipping at my heels. The darkness pressed in, suffocating me, the metallic scent burning my nostrils. I burst out of the tunnel, gasping for air, the fresh night air a welcome relief. I didn't stop running until I was miles away, the image of those tormented faces seared into my mind. I tried to tell people what I saw, but they dismissed it as a hallucination, a product of my overactive imagination. But I know what I saw. I heard their screams. And I know they're still down there, trapped in the darkness, waiting for someone else to stumble upon their secret. Riverside Amusement Park remains abandoned, a monument to a forgotten horror. The ride stands silent, the laughter replaced by the whispers of the damned. I'm sharing this story as a warning. Stay away from Riverside. Don't be tempted by the allure of the unknown. Some secrets are best left buried. Because down there, in the darkness, the fear is still alive. And it's always hungry. The screams never stop. They echo in the darkness, a constant reminder of the horror that lies beneath. The figures behind the glass are waiting, their empty eyes searching for a new victim. Don't let that victim be you. The truth is out there, but some truths are too terrible to bear. The secret beneath the amusement park is one of them. The experiment failed, but the consequences are eternal. The fear has become a living entity, feeding on the terror of its victims, twisting them into grotesque parodies of humanity. The park was shut down, the incident covered up. But the fear remained, trapped in the darkness, waiting for someone foolish enough to disturb its slumber. I was that fool. And now, I'm haunted by the screams of the damned. The metallic scent lingers in my nostrils, the image of those tormented faces seared into my mind. I can't sleep, can't eat, can't escape the feeling that they're watching me, waiting for me to return. But I won't go back. I've seen enough. I've heard enough. I know the truth. And the truth is terrifying. The secret beneath the amusement park is a nightmare made real. A testament to the darkness that lurks within the human heart. Stay away. For your own sanity. For your own safety. Because down there, in the darkness, they're still screaming. And they're waiting for you. The laughter died long ago. Now, only the screams remain. Riverside Amusement Park. A place where dreams go to die. And nightmares come to life. Have you ever felt a chill run down your spine for no reason? Do you believe in the existence of hidden horrors? Share this story with your fellow horror enthusiasts, mystery lovers, and thrill seekers. Let them know the truth about Riverside Amusement Park. Subscribe to my channel for more terrifying tales from the darkest corners of the world. And most importantly, never stop questioning what lies beneath the surface. Because sometimes, the greatest horrors are hidden in plain sight.